Good evening, my name is Minaz Dungor. I'm going to present a presentation today on a book review on the book titled Great by Choice, Uncertainty, Chaos, and Luck, Why Some Thrive Despite All. This book is co-authored by two authors. The first one is Jim Collins. He has a bachelor's in mathematical science and an MBA from Stanford University. Morten Hansen has a PhD from Stanford Graduate School of Business. Collins has authored and co-authored 6 other books and is a faculty at Stanford Graduate School of Business. And Hansen is a management professor at the University of California in Berkeley and at RNC in France. So let's talk about the purpose of the book. The purpose of the book is to study how companies can build a pathway to success, even in times of change, chaos, and uncertainty. Why some companies did better than others, why were they successful. Authors have researched and studied various companies that performed really good, better than their competitors, even when the variables were the same. They studied the actions and attributes of successful companies and tried to use them in some other ways as well. The target audience for this book is very, very broad. Anybody can actually use this book. Is not industry based at all. It can be used by nonprofit organizations, by corporations, by different companies, by individual businesses. It's based on research and empirical data and methodologies. It can be used by management and leadership students, professionals, and corporate executives and consultants as well. The strengths of this book would be, this book is based on research conducted between 2002 and 2008. The ideas do go beyond those years as well. Information in this book is based on facts and not just theories. And it also has easy to read language, and it can be understood. And they've used buzzwords like the 10Xers that prove 10 times more profit than the average industry average return for stakeholders. The 20-mile march was moving ahead constantly, not too fast, not too slow. And then fire bullets, then cannonballs would be starting a business, going slow to see what works, and once it starts working, then actually using those ideas to make more profit. The shortcomings for this book would be, as it's based up until 2008, the research is based up until 2008. It doesn't talk about the economic recession that happened after 2008, or even the failures of major banks. It talks about and gives us examples of companies like Microsoft and calls it a 10Xer. However, it's compared to Apple, which the whole situation is completely opposite now. The conclusions are very broad and hard to disprove. They have portrayed the 10Xer leaders as being perfect, as if that they knew exactly what to do at what time and how to get the results. Did the author achieve the objectives? I really do believe that they did. Successful leaders were not the most visionary or risk takers. They were empirical and disciplined, relying on evidence and not their gut feeling. These companies were less innovative. They introduced change, but very slowly, and they only used what worked for them, and then once it started working for them, they used it more to get profit. Successful companies actually made less change than their competitors. Recommendation, I would definitely recommend this book for management students, leadership students, and anybody who's interested in business. It's based on empirical data, and it highlights qualities that are needed to be successful in business. The lesson learned from these various companies can actually be used by corporations, nonprofit organizations, businesses, individuals, and students. The one thing that I learned from this book, and I want to always remember, is the only mistake you can learn from are the ones that you survive. I have references up here for you as well. I have printed copies that I've given you of the power slides of the PowerPoint as handouts for you as well to refer to. Thank you for your time.